because the bottom line is this. Back when I was a young little boy growing up in South Georgia, going down with my grandfather and my father, we used to go down to Lake Eufaula in places like Hog Creek. And we used to go and catch brim and crappie and catfish. Well, you know, I never got out there to do sailfish and some of these other big fishes you guys are used to. But I'm honored to be here today with each and every one of you, all the fishermen from around this country, and also from my home state of Florida. Now today I'm a master certified scuba diver. I could probably be a pretty good spotter for some of you guys down there. But the bottom line is this. I understand the true beauty of a sustainable fishery. I also know the harm and true economic consequences that overregulation of the fishing industry can do to fishing communities around the country, and particularly in South Florida. Down in Florida, our boating industry alone supports over 200,000 jobs and has a total economic impact of $16.8 billion. So why are we here? Why are you here? You're here because you're being overregulated by a fishing law that has now been hijacked by extreme environmentalists.
Yes!
Yeah! You need to have the new data. You need more flexibility. But most important, why are we asking you to still continue to fish with 10, 20, even 30-year-old science, and sometimes no science at all? You need NOAA to allot their funds more efficiently and stop coming down on you and do the inner reflection. You need more flexibility. Having to build a fishery in 10 years or stop fishing immediately, that's not a solution. That's insanity. We all agree. We all agree that we need to fish sustainably and that we need to do it for the long-term survival of your industry so that this young man can step up as his father and forefathers did. But we just need one simple thing: to have the bureaucratic nanny state get off your back and do what you do best.
Yeah.
This is why I've co-sponsored H.R. 3061, the Flexibility and Access in Rebuilding American Fisheries Act of 2011. It allows for the extension of the time frame for rebuilding a fish stock beyond 10 years under certain circumstances. It increases the transparency in the process for developing annual maximum fishing levels by requiring a report describing the process and mandating public access to the report, requiring that the economic and social impact statements be issued annually to include dollar amount estimates and look at projected impacts in addition to current impacts, and be prepared in conjunction with the Council's Fishing Industry Advisory Committee. I stand with you today as an advocate for reform of Magnuson-Stevens. This is common sense reform, something that not too often we find up here in Washington, D.C.
That's right.
But mostly I stand here for one reason. For 22 years, I served and sacrificed for this great nation, for this great flag, and for this young man's future.
Yeah.
It is about allowing the entrepreneurial will of the American people, and that means fishermen. And just the same as he says right there on that sign, we remember our Judeo-Christian faith heritage. If Jesus was a fisherman, why can't he be a fisherman? So God bless you all, and thank you for being here. This was truly a great bipartisan event.